Colleagues and friends, we are all gathered online today to honor teachers and to celebrate our great profession. But as we all know, this year's celebration is unique in many ways. It is the biggest online commemoration of World Teachers' Day and is happening in extraordinary times. COVID-19 has ravaged health systems and impacted schools, tertiary education institutions, economies, and societies everywhere. African education systems have not been immune to the impact of the pandemic. In a few minutes' time, we'll be launching a report on the impact of COVID-19 on education in Africa, conducted for us by Professor Steve Nokiwocha. Without going into the details, the study's findings confirm what we've been saying all along, that technology cannot replace teachers. I repeat, technology cannot replace teachers, nor can distance education replace face-to-face in-school learning. While governments have taken measures to keep learning going during closures, none of these have been effective. Yes, distance education, online platforms, radio and television programs have been tried, but very few children, mostly from rich urban families, have been able to benefit from distance and virtual learning. The digital divide has resulted in greater exclusion, leaving girls and boys, children with disabilities, migrants and refugees, and rural children further behind. Colleagues, the same study reveals that there is lack of genuine consultation and dialogue between governments and unions concerning education during COVID-19. Furthermore, some governments are taking advantage of the current COVID-19 context to trample on democracy, human and trade union rights, including academic freedom and professional autonomy. Colleagues, unions are bulwarks of democracy, defenders and promoters of human rights and social justice. We should continue to say no to violations of fundamental freedoms, our rights and those of our students. Education is a fundamental human right and a public good, and governments have an obligation to guarantee this right. Colleagues, we need to put pressure on governments to uphold education and labor rights and to address widening research evidence shows that there is a real risk that many girls will be unable to return to school due to early marriages, pregnancy, child labor, or other factors. Despite the challenges posed by COVID-19, educators and their unions have taken the lead in the fight against the pandemic and its effects on education. They have been responsive, resilient, and proactive, taking initiatives and measures to keep teaching and learning going. Educators and their unions have been raising awareness, developing and sharing tools, and coming up with innovative solutions to keep their students learning. Colleagues and friends, as the World Teachers' Day theme states, as educators, we need to reimagine the future. Can you imagine a future where teachers are empowered and supported to reimagine or reshape the future of education? A future where they are genuinely consulted and their views taken into account when governments formulate education and teacher policies. Can you imagine a future where teachers are valued, trusted, and respected as professionals and paid a decent salary? A future where every child is taught by a trained, qualified, motivated, and supported teacher and learns in a safe, healthy, and well-resourced environment. Every African child deserves to be taught by a qualified teacher, deserves a good learning environment. Colleagues, we know that such a future is possible, but it will not come unless we fight for it. Colleagues and friends, we can only succeed if we build united and stronger education unions that are a force to reckon with, and the voice of the women and men in our classrooms at all education levels. Thanks to all the teachers, education support personnel, union leaders, partners, and policymakers who are part of this celebration today. Let's continue celebrating our day and our profession. Let's make every day World Teachers' Day. Thank you.